Alright, you guys asked for an updated tutorial for how I edit my photos, so I'm gonna walk you through pretty much my entire process. Right now, I am currently in Second Life, taking a photo for my birthday. So I'll be uploading this on my birthday. Um, and I am in Backdrop City. I had just got this hair from Arrogant. It reminded me of this PNG wig that I created myself. But I'm not a creator on Second Life, and this wig is kind of close to what I want and what I was looking for. So here we are. I chose the trains, airplanes, and cars little area in Backdrop City, and then I rezzed this one out. This is my new Abby. This is something I won from one of the creators on their little giveaway. So I was like, you know what, let me just debut this one for my new birthday outfit. Is from merch, although I think Dream is closing down the store, so if it's still open by this time y'all see this video, go grab what y'all can, because I'm pretty sure everything is on sale. So right now what I'm currently doing is looking for my Luluka Access HUD face to help with the expressions and with the kissy face. But I didn't put any makeup on my Abby, so we're gonna see how this works out, because I was feeling it, but I wasn't feeling it. But this is pretty much my process. I currently have her on a pose ball that I got from Heritage. I forgot the name of the pose, but this is kind of what it is. It's supposed to be in a car, but on top of the car, it just works fine for me as well. Right now, I'm just using the axis to close her eyes and get the little smoosh look. You guys see? Oh, she's such a doll. And yeah, I just love this hair. It gives like retro 20s, but not short. Oh god, y'all, I just said retro 20s, like we're not in 2025. That's crazy. But y'all know what I mean. We're in 20s. There you go.
Can't stop thinking about your face, and I don't want you to just go walk away from our love and our trust.
So right now I'm just trying to angle properly, but my computer is shit, so this isn't the best quality. I have it on default mode where everything pretty much is in low. I do have a setting for photos, but I didn't want to do it for this because the way when y'all see me edit later, you'll see just what I'm doing. So this is me just taking photos. If y'all can see right there, those are the dimensions I use, because I'm pretty sure those are the dimensions for Instagram for portrait mode. So I just automatically keep mine in there, so I don't have to worry about it. And I also keep those because it helps when I upload my pictures into IBS Paint. I don't have to adjust or move anything, and you'll see what I mean by that. But this is just my process. Okay, so this is just me opening the Luluka HUD, because you don't need the access HUD per se, because there's plenty of facial expressions in here, and I'm just trying to find a certain one that I want to maybe, I don't know, make a different expression. Well, obviously make a different expression, but try to get a cute picture, because what I'm looking for is not happening, and it's kind of pissing me off. I got this eye lock back when I first started Second Life, because when I had the jeans head baby face, for some reason the eyes were going crazy. And now that with this shape, I have to use the Leluca Avalon head, the eyes are going crazy again, and I don't understand why. So that's just another tip. If you're like, oh, I can't get it, and then you Luke a hood, and you have everything set and centered, and it still doesn't work, via eye lock just to keep your eyes in place. That's all. So right now I am taking back the Heritage Pose Ball because, like I said, the look that I was going for it isn't clicking for me. So now I am going through. I strongly encourage y'all to organize your inventory. So right now I'm going through my animations at poses, and then under poses I have a section for single poses or solo poses, and I'm looking for this pack called In the Stew Pose back, because I remember it has a standing, like, looking over the shoulder pose that I'm like, this would be perfect for this car. What I'm also doing at this time is grabbing a pose ball, empty pose ball. You could get it off Marketplace, but I'm taking all of the In the Stew poses from the pose pack and putting it in the pose ball. Well, at first you're gonna see me do one, but you'll see that it's not the one I'm looking for. So eventually I'll just put all the poses in the Pose 2 pack, and you'll see that. So here we go.
Yeah, for now. Traveling beneath the ground, left and right, don't hear no sound right now. Yeah, right now.
So right now I'm loading up my Any pose. I think it's on the Marketplace for about 5,000 Ls, which is a lot, but Second Life is an expensive game. Basically I have this because there are certain poses that you do buy, but maybe your arm is covering your face and it's not rigged right. So I bought this because it helps that I'm able to like move my neck or my body, arms, like whatever, in any way that I want. And then I have also a few poses that I created myself for this. So these are all just simple tools that you'll gain like over time, and they really do help with getting the perfect picture. So that's what this is, because like I said earlier, the pose wasn't posing the way I needed it to pose.
Wow, do y'all see the vision? Do y'all see it coming together? I get so excited because I'm like, like when you have an idea in your head and you finally can make it to come to fruition, it's just, oh, look at her, doesn't she eat? I love this so much. So sorry y'all, I just had to share my excitement.
So I'm about to show y'all where I messed up, or this is how I messed up. I clicked off the pose ball before I rendered the pose ball to appear again so I can take it back. And so this is just me clicking everywhere to find the pose ball. Now, if you're in that drop city, if you leave and you leave stuff there, eventually it will come back to you. It'll have like a return to sender. I'm not sure if the owner does it or not, but I just didn't want to deal with that hassle or leave my stuff there. So I was trying to click for it and I found it, which is why my heavy got back into position. But I just, yeah, click, more clicking, boom, there it is. Take your copy and then be done. I'm going back to the res machine just to de-res the backdrop that I selected for this photo. Now we are in FaceApp, and this is where I come to just to, you know, beautify the picture. Not too much. I don't want to do too much. I just want to, I mainly use Revamp because it's a subtle edit, and then it heightens the hair. And then I use Charm because, like I said, not too much. I don't want it too different from the photo, but I do want her look glammed. That's all. Now we are in Create AI. Now, if you don't know, this is the place where most people come to get the realism for their photo. And I'm just showing you all the factors it takes to choose the style you want. Strength, usually there's sliders, but my phone was acting dumb, so they're not on there right now. But basically you upload your photo and you click enhance, and then it pops up. Boom. Or it does it for you. It doesn't usually take long. You download if you have an iPhone. I don't know what it is for Android. But you download, you go to your downloads, and then boom. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. Save it, and then we are going into IBS Paint. Now, the first thing I do is import the picture. I import the Create AI one, and then I put the one that I got from Second Life on top. Yeah. I dim down the top layer just a little bit so it can merge, and then I take the eraser and I start erasing certain parts of the Second Life photo, just to, I guess, blend the two. So hair, make the hair obviously more realistic, more real. See, Mr. Quinn. Yeah, sorry. First the hair, you know, and then I do the clothes if I like the way it looked in the Create AI photo, and then I do certain patches of the skin to add like texture and realism and pores, just to make everything blend together. I never have my brushes fully up to the highest opacity just because I like the fade option just in case I mess up or it's too strong too quick. I don't like that, so I keep on the fade option and keep everything soft when I'm doing this particular second method. Thing is, Now we're at the regular oil painting or editing part. So oil painting, this is the brush I use, and then I edge it off. So again, it's not blunt strokes at the end. Everything kind of blends in together, and I start with creating shadows where shadows naturally fall. So around the body, first of all, certain arms, the arm or against any surface, that's what I do. But then I also just pick I guess a certain angle of where I want the light to shine, and then where I want the shadow to hit, as you naturally would. So right now it's kind of the light is kind of in front but also to the right a little, and you'll see how I just make shadows or certain edges with this photo. Now most people in Second Life use Photoshop, but as I said, my computer isn't the best, so I can't support Photoshop, so IBS Paint is what I'm doing. This is another trick. Sometimes when I feel like the blur brush isn't enough, I will go into the FX and do the Gaussian blur just to add it or blur it out a little more because the brush wasn't enough. This is me trying to close the hair on my arm. It's going to be a process, but I just don't like that gap. So I'm like, oh, well, let me just figure out how to make it happen or close the gap for me. So
I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, and you make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
this is going to be my poor attempt at trying to blend the hair by creating hair strokes using the round brush. Because like I said, I made a PNG wig. I used to make PNG wigs, so this is kind of how he did it. But I ended up abandoning the entire idea and making it come together in the end. You'll see. Usually when I'm doing shadow and have clothes against skin, I will use a shadow of the color that I'm wearing instead of just straight black because I don't want it to be as harsh. I want it to look a little more natural, a little
so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby, said our time we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So complex, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it is worth? We've been having days on take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've been having days on take
Okay, don't get mad at me, guys, but tell me this is why my phone stopped recording the raw footage. So you're gonna see a clip of the IBS footage, but it's not close up in the finishing touches. Listen, all I did was add the white, as you see, to the jaw and the cheekbone, just to carve that out, and then I used the overlay to highlight certain patches of the skin, white on the arm to highlight the arm, and then added a little shadow to the gloves to make it a little more realistic, and use the star brush to add to the bling, make it shine. And then I take the curl from the top of the head and add it to the hair overlay that I did to cover the arm. Boom, that's it. Shadow under the titty, I saw that people do it in triangles and I thought that helped, and then I added more shadow under the body. Now I'm in PicsArt just finding filters for the final photo. And here's what I do. I sharpen the first draw, probably like why I just, again, adds more detail or brings light to the detail. And then I go to simple and just find a filter. I was feeling this because, like, oh my god, like, it really made her pop, but I was like, no, it's too cool tone and I didn't like it. So I abandoned the idea, and then I found this one and it was like, oh, she shines. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with this one. And once I kept that, one final touch I do is a little blur. Now I know you like, sharpen if you're gonna blur, but it all comes together just perfectly. I just didn't want everything else to too sharp close. And that is the final photo.